Hello again, everybody. Welcome to another edition of the 80-60 rule. Getting close to opening day. It's about 33 degrees and cloudy, perfect baseball weather, right?
Yes. Hello, Mark. How are you? I'm Greg and I'm 80. Oh, actually 81, but uh, the show says 80/60, so
Right. So we got to stick with 80. Right. Right. Who knows? I could be 61 too. We don't even know.
yeah.
All right. So we haven't talked in a while, but what's going on? How's things going on your end of your neck of the
All
woods?
right. It's interesting things in the paper, different things. Um, I'm so glad. That the World Court is accusing Putin of war crimes, and I hope they can keep that pressure up and keep that up. And let's not forget what Putin has done to our world. Not interesting. Yeah, it is. Yeah, wait a minute.
All right.
Got my notes. You got me thinking on my notes here. Here it is. My
Brad,
guy,
it's my fault. It's my fault. Right.
my guy who and I got the wrong note. Hold on. Keep talking, Mark. Keep talking.
All right. Let me.
I got it.
Okay.
The guy who is a despicable human being, a scumbag, and whatever else you want to say. Whatever
Okay.
else.
Well, you did. Well, a second ago, you said this is going to be happy news.
Well, not it happened you because his name's and that is Alex Jones.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Alex Jones.
Yeah.
He faces more than 1.4 billion legal damages. But what is he doing? He's devised a way to shoot it. He's devised a way to taunt them, wriggling out of paying them the money they owe. He has an estimated net worth of $270 million. People, you can have what you like, but you're giving your hard-earned money to this guy. $270 million. He declared both business for bankruptcy last year. And what they're saying, the review of the documents, he's transferring millions of dollars in property, cash, and business deals to family and friends, including to a new company run by his former personal trainer, all potentially out of the reach of creditors.
Oh, so to
Come on,
to
you
shield.
guys, you lawyers, get together and get him for something.
Yeah.
Get him for something.
He's got perverted. He's got a perverted mindset and perverted views. And if you want to agree with those views, fine, but don't give him money, right?
He has
Don't
spent
perpetuate the hate.
$80,000 on a private jet, bodyguards, and rented villa while he was in Connecticut to testify the trial last fall. If anybody thinks they're shutting me down, they're mistaken, he said. See, he's still at it.
Yeah.
Again, you don't tell people, you don't say to parents, to families of children that they were playing, that this was an acting job. What are you saying?
Well, he was found guilty for that.
Yeah.
Now it's how do they retrieve that money for that settlement?
Yes.
And he sounds like he's trying to weasel his way out of it, which shouldn't surprise anybody because he's a weasel.
Come on, attorneys, get it together and get him. Let me give you another thing, which is interesting thing here too.
Okay.
This is a rock for the Memphis Police Department. There's some crew here. This was in Memphis. Ready? In Memphis, Mark?
Yeah.
The guy says he saw a woman on the sidewalk flagging him down, thinking she needed a ride. He pulled over. After a brief conversation, she tried to lure him to a nearby motel. He drove away, was soon stopped by the police and yanked from his truck. The 70-year-old welder said that was just 86 cents he had in his pocket. He neither the tent nor the money to solicit a prostitute. It was the police. They was waiting down for that money, and they got him. They cited him. They tried. The protests were to no avail. They got him for The truck and his work equipment remained corralled in the city, bound for 6 weeks. When Prosser finally agreed to return in exchange for $750 in payment, the cops are waiting for, and it was not Prosser. He wasn't, he was trying to help. And they tried to get him for solicitation, and it's a way for Memphis to get more money.
Yeah. Yeah, that seems shady.
Shady.
Seems shady.
They were the ones, the Scorpion unit for the guy who
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on. All right, go after, but make sure it was legitimate,
Right. So let's just for the benefit of being positive, let's assume he's telling the truth. If he's telling the truth, then that's pretty goofy. That's not right.
Yeah. Come on, get him.
But I can see if you had $1.50, maybe that's going to get you something. But 86 cents, no.
Yeah. What?
All right. What are you drinking there?
My coffee.
All right.
Let's get to some sports, huh?
Okay.
March
Great time of year for sports.
Yeah. What a great. And since you said that, I like Suzuki, right? Is that his name for the Cubs?
Yeah.
But he's injured. Sometimes you think, uh-oh, we blew it. The Cubs blew it. This guy could be injury prone.
Right. Yeah. It's I've got a little issue with baseball players always having obliques. I never knew what an oblique was. And then all of a sudden baseball players always have these oblique issues. And I'm like, can you stay in shape? Please. I've got a fantasy league I got to draft here. I can't keep track of injuries and stats.
I learned about one, like I try now when I put on my pants. All right.
Yeah.
I try and sit down because there was a pitcher he was with the Dodgers, then he went to the Cubs. He's a reliever. He tried to put on his pants standing up.
Uh-oh.
And he fell or something like that. He
got tangled up.
Yeah, and he was injured. Remember?
Yeah, that's what I mean. He got tangled up and fell in his pants.
Yeah. So I said, no, don't try and do it. Sit down and do it.
All right. That's right. You got to know your strengths.
Yeah.
Sit down when you're putting on your pants. Although that does sound like it could be a made up story that maybe he got caught with an escort and he was trying to put on his pants too fast and he tripped and fell.
Well, I don't think like that,
Okay.
No, I'm just thinking, I don't know. Why should people lie? I don't understand. Like, why do you lie?
All right. Okay.
You're going to get caught, I would lie if 150% I know, but
all right. But
if you lie,
moral of the story is sit down when you put on your pants.
Yeah, it must just it's I've seen it, where they're trying to so it's like let's get the late Willis Reed passed away. Well, Willis Reed, 80 years old, passed away. I remember him in those days with the 76ers and the Knicks and Willis Reed, just like I remember with 76ers with Bill Russell. They were fun times to watch those games.
Well, 76ers on your end playing the Celtics.
Yeah.
Or playing the Knicks. Yeah, because you're from Philly. So it was the Willis Reed coming out of the locker room, right? That famous play. Yeah.
I was at a Bulls game a couple of months ago, and or 3 or 4 months, whatever. And they were playing the Bulls were playing. And I made sure I had an Eagles shirt on at a basketball game. And I looked at Maury's cheeks and I said, and I pointed to my shirt and stuff because, hey, Maury, I really liked Maury's cheeks,
Yeah, okay.
I watched him.
Did he see you?
Huh? Yeah.
Did he see you?
He saw me.
Oh, okay, good.
He saw me, I went
now, why wouldn't you wear a 76ers jersey at the game?
Because I have to buy one.
Oh, okay. You already have an Eagles. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Eagles, Phillies, And
good point. Okay.
We're always the third, like not the third team, but like I never thought of the 76ers.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
And it's since you say that, boy, it's a lot of money to have jerseys with their name. I mean, I got out. years ago, like a couple of years ago, people buying Carson Wentz shirts. Before you buy a Carson Wentz shirt, you might get to make sure he's good because it's costing you $150 to buy that shirt. I mean, any other athlete too. Like I'm sure there's Bryce Young's shirts out there already. Baker
Yeah.
Mayfield and all that. Like
Right. And if they're a bust, you just wasted that, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I look at it like, oh my gosh, do I have to wear this? It's like it's like, I look at that stuff like, wait a while, he's done something.
If for April Fool's Day, I bought you a Carson Wentz jersey and I wrapped it up and gave it to you, what would you do with it?
Throw it in your face.
Yeah. All right. Perfect. Hey, on that note, we got to wrap this up. All right.
Thank you. I enjoy it, everybody. Thank you for listening, everyone.
Right. And thank you for being there, Greg. It's always a pleasure talking to you. Thank you, everybody, for listening to us and watching us. We really appreciate it. Subscribe if you can. And we'll talk to you next time. Greg, be good, okay?
Thank you. Have a nice weekend, everybody. Have a nice week.